helicopter that will be carrying the league on Sunday will stay at Emirates if Manchester City lose against Tottenham. The last time Arsenal won the title, that was 2004. That was invincible. Tottenham lose 4 straight games. Newcastle won up Tottenham that same year.
It's like history repeating itself. Right?
Yes, and then this season, Tottenham lost 4 games again, and Newcastle too is in that loss against for Tottenham. So I believe something will happen on Tuesday. And thank God tonight, and they got that 3 points. Though they didn't play well, they didn't play really well. It's just that I think Arteta has to tell the boys that they should sit back. I know Arsenal, they are not the kind of team that is playing like the way you used to do. But just go there, sit back. If you get that goal, just defend it.
If you look at the game very well, because maybe it's due to their Arteta's approach to this game, because United really dominated the game through the midfield.
Yes.
So maybe the game plan was that Arsenal should get the goal and sit back and defend the lead.
Yes, that happens to be the key that they came to what they brought to Old Trafford. God just got that point and then sit back. You know, we are having 2 defensive.
But Arsenal has been known for dominating games throughout the season, even against City.
Yes, but this one, I think Arsenal did not even play well, if not because Manchester United happens to be a depleted team that has no direction, no behind in the game.
So had it been, Arsenal failed to get the early goal, and they put on this kind of defensive performance, and the game happens to be a draw eventually. As in, what would be your reaction and the reaction of the team as a whole?
That is the end of the league for Arsenal, because you cannot afford to drop any point as of now, because City that you are dragging the league with happens to be a solid team. They don't joke with any point as of now. Even Pep Guardiola said this Arsenal team, even if they know that if they should get a single draw in their game, that is the end of their title charge, that they cannot mount any pressure on Arsenal again if they should get any draw.
There is this kind of let me say opinion, or let me say reaction from fans, that there's this kind of suspect of game fixing in this game, because if you take a good look at United's gameplay, they find it difficult to really enter the box. So all they are crossing, all their balls, they are just off targets. So people are suspecting that what can really restrict United from really playing, getting chances in this game.
Let me tell you about this match. The match is not a fixed game, because we all know Manchester United has lost some kind of form lately. And the last time that they play at Crystal Palace walloped Manchester United 4-0. And the next game
result
is against Arsenal. The gap between them is massive, and then you cannot play Arsenal if it was just the pattern that Arteta want to use to get that 3 points, because the pressure is massive on Arsenal, because you must by all means get back to that winning way. Get back that your number 1 spot. Get it back.
No room for a slip up.
No room for a slip up. If Arsenal should slip up today, that is the end of their title chart. But anyhow, they got the 3 points. Not even only 3 points, with a clean sheet at Old Trafford. If you should look at the last time Arsenal did this kind of thing, it was way back 2002 or 2003, something like that. For like 16 games at Old Trafford, Arsenal only has 6 or 7 points from 16 games at Old Trafford. Every other thing is wallop for Arsenal. But now they rewrite the story. Getting 3 points at Old Trafford, not only 3 points, a clean sheet at Old Trafford is something massive for Arsenal title charge, and it's going to be a very, it's a very good result for Arsenal, despite the fact that Arsenal didn't play well.
Yeah, so all attention will now shift to tomorrow's game, Liverpool and Aston Villa, and Tuesday game against City and Tottenham. Due to the fact that Aston Villa are leading with 4 points, at the top of the log. And if they suffer a defeat to Liverpool tomorrow, it will be reduced to 1 point. If Tottenham happens to win against City on Tuesday, so it will give Tottenham the power to search for the 3 points, to charge for the 3 points. If Liverpool defeated Aston Villa on tomorrow,
and that happens to be, we are going to be here to watch the match. I'm supporting Liverpool for that match because I want to see a reaction on Tuesday against Manchester City and Tottenham Hotspur, because if you are talking about Tottenham Hotspur played yesterday and he won his game, so attention now, the pressure now is now on Aston Villa for tomorrow game against Liverpool 8 p.m. But now Tottenham also will be looking for a slip off from Aston Villa, and then if Tottenham too, they will never, if they want to go to next year UEFA Champions League, no, they must not drop any point against, and they are having 2 games left now against Manchester City and the other one against some relegated team like that. But if they should get that 3 points against Manchester City, it's going to be a very massive charge for them for the UEFA Champions League spot.
The event tomorrow against Liverpool and Aston Villa may work on Arsenal's favour in a way that if only Liverpool win tomorrow, it will give Tottenham this fighting spirit that yes, we can still outsub Tottenham for the top 4 spots, and eventually put on their every strength to defeat City, even to get a draw. Because if they get a draw, they will be level on point with Aston Villa.
Yes, I know one thing about Manchester, about Tottenham. Last match at
White Hart
Lane, last year match at home to Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham won that game by a lone goal, and among the team that usually give Pep Guardiola that they run for their points is Tottenham, because the first match, the first game between them this season is a 3-3 draw at Etihad Stadium. Look at that charge. But now, though Tottenham form has been asleep a little bit, losing 4 straight games in the Premier League, and then they are now back to winning way. And I want to tell you this very kind of a story about Arsenal. The last time Arsenal won the title, that was 2004. That was invisible. Tottenham lose 4 straight games, and Newcastle is there too. Newcastle won up Tottenham that same year.
It's like history repeating itself. Right?
Yes, but and Arsenal won the league. Then that was the last time Arsenal won the league, and then this season Tottenham lost 4 games again, and Newcastle too is in that loss against for Tottenham. So I believe something will happen on Tuesday.
Yeah, let's talk about City. You know, City are not a team that you can just joke with at the moment, because they have the players to switch to any tactical approach. They have players at every department, like for like replacement. So it's just let's say Tottenham should just hope for a miracle comes Tuesday.
Let me tell you this, it's just a game, and City too can never attack Tottenham like the way they have been attacking Wolves, Fulham and co. Like because Tottenham happens to be
they are an attacking team as well,
and then attacking team, a compact team, let's say a senior team, like that's some key players. Like look at Maddison, look at Romeo at the
Soma,
Richarlison, look at
Johnson,
Omisan. So you cannot attack them the way you have been attacking. You will see on Tuesday. Manchester City will also have to sit back, defend against them first before they say they want to launch attack. But if Manchester happen to say I want to attack like we have been attacking Wolves, Fulham and things like that, things will be wrong.
And that is where tactical tricks will come in. Because if you take a look at Guardiola, one of the best in the world, use a tactical approach to games.
Yes, and then he has the materials for the game, but you cannot put on your title charge.
We can still say the same thing for Postecoglou as well.
Yes, Postecoglou, you know, happens to be when the season started, he won the best manager of the month 3 months in a row.
3 straight months.
So he happens to be a good coach too, technically sound, but due to the injury, due to the compact injury to his key players,
like Madison, Bissouma, and Sarr as well.
Like that. So the lapses showed. So that happens to be the reason why Tottenham now slip up. But before they could summon the charge, Aston Villa has taken the ride. That happens to be the reason why. So I believe, even for me, I want Tottenham to go to UEFA Champions League because they are going to buy a good player. They are going to let's say they will play it because they have experience in the Champions League. Aston Villa, it's been very long that Aston Villa qualified for UEFA Champions League, playing the UEFA Champions League. But if Aston Villa should play, it will be like it will be they look at their last match against Olympiacos. They cannot put the two together in Europe and the Premier League charge. Now it's not going to be a lesser team at Europa Conference League again. It's going to be against Real Madrid, against Bayern Munich, against team like that, against Barcelona, against PSG. Now in the Champions League, and you cannot tell me that cannot tell me that Aston Villa can withstand that kind of pressure, playing in the Champions League, playing also fighting for the league also. You cannot tell me that Aston Villa is the player or to mount that kind of pressure. But talk of Tottenham, with the right player, even Andrei Postecoglou has instructed the club that needed fresh blood into the squad. That this season is gone, but I want them to qualify for UEFA Champions League. But on Tuesday, if they should win that game for Arsenal and for their title charge too, it means 100% the helicopter that will be carrying the league on Sunday will stay at Emirates if Manchester City lose against Tottenham. But if they draw against Manchester City, it will be the same point. So it will now be on the sky. Cannot go here, cannot go here.
Yes, currently.
Yes. Now Arsenal is using like 3 goals now to force to beat Manchester City. And Manchester City is very, very. That's why I don't like the approach of Arsenal to this game. They needed goals. It's just,
at the same time, you cannot take the risk.
Yes. Once you have the goal, mount that pressure. But Arsenal just we want to sit back. This long goal is fine. So I think Arsenal really do well just to get the 3 points, and they did that.
Mr. Ibu, what are you having for the Arsenal outfits? The Arsenal faithful are all over the world.
They should put their mind at rest, at peace. Arsenal is lifting the league on Tuesday because Tottenham Hotspur is going to do anything for City. I know Tottenham
to the top 4.
Yes, I know Tottenham Hotspur is either he wins City or they draw with Manchester City. And whenever any result, they must just not lose.
And they're having a weapon, an extra weapon, White Hart Lane.
Yes, the crowd, the fans, the crowd, and then they will let them feel the heat of the North London. What North London is, they are going to feel it on Tuesday.
A big thank you to you, sir. Thank you very much. So that's on as regards to United versus Arsenal. So let's have your comments as regards to the City's game against Tottenham. Is Tottenham really going to do it for Arsenal comes Tuesday? So let's see your comments how it's going to play out on Tuesday.